From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Ready now, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Walker ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There goes Bregman off of first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw won't get him. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly by Walker on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. First offering on its way.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
High pop-up. Bregman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez.
The American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Stanton at second with 2 down. Dribbled up the line. Bregman has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he got him. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman, number
First
10.
pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Tony Kemp would be next. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And that's the first out. So digging in now, Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner, strike three. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's George Springer.
Number 4.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, his fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, two tough pitches right there and expect more.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first
Third
pitch.
baseman. Oh.
Fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Reddick will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number one. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the nine-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, there goes Torres off of first. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he got him swinging. Carlos Correa is retired to kick off the inning. Bouncer down the line. Voigt has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding forward now is the DH, Marwin Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Taken by Walker. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Aaron Hicks.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. And now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Singled his last time. And that's in there for a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So coming to the plate, Neil Walker. So far, 0-1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hicks is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So stepping in, Brett Gardner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Now batting, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Comes set, and the 0-1. Down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there. 2 down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground. 2 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Aaron Hicks.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Missed with a slider. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Brad Pica. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Kemp is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. On the move again from first. Sliced hard on the ground. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field. A base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. McCutchen has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Voigt waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul. Greg Bird is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ronald Torreyes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now playing first base.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Gonzalez, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 4-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And the runner's breaking for third. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is rooster079's. The save to David Robertson. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our favorite attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,385. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safe.